Well, hello and welcome to the 2023 Queensland Murray Carnival here at Redcliffe, home of the Ginnaburra Cubby mob here at the Sunshine Coast. Yesterday was a fantastic day. Day one, done and dusted. Joining me this morning, the man himself, Mr. Duro.
Good day, Eddie. Good to see you. Yeah, Duro Senior here was here on day one commentating, and yourself and all the team doing a great job. And you got a great game coming up this morning, the Oakey Redbellys Blacks against the Coastal Blacks.
Yes.
But the action's been, well, day one, just quickly reflect on it. The action was so good yesterday. Thoroughly enjoyed it between the men's and women's competitions.
I have never seen the competition ever where
Red hot.
In the women's competition, we've got physical, fast, a lot of the old school heads that have come back year in, year out, bleeding in new spirit and new guns in the women's competition. Wow, if you've missed it yesterday, please turn up today to Redcliffe to watch some fantastic football here in Cubby country.
And what are you expecting from these two teams this morning, the Coastal Blacks and the Oakey Redbellys Blacks?
This is going to be a crack of a game. I've got to say, the Oakey Redbellys Blacks have been a consistent form from last year. They've carried over. A lot of their old heads are in the team this year. I'm expecting a very fast, a very physical game. But in the same ilk, the Coastal Blacks, wow, Coastal Blacks yesterday, Duro, they were hot, really, really hot. So it's not bad to start the day off here. Day two here in Redcliffe to watch a cracking game between the Oakey Redbellys Blacks and the Coastal Blacks. I'm expecting this to be a very physical, fast, very, 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 very much. The both forward packs are very mobile, very big, and they're ready to rock and roll. But the outer fringes, I've already mentioned it yesterday, the inside ball passes and the short kicks are going to be favourable today. The conditions are very much, it'll favour the fast game. We don't have as much cyclonic winds as we did yesterday, Giro. It was absolutely ridiculous yesterday, trying to commentate but also call the game. But importantly, what we saw yesterday is a far-fetched reality of what's happening today where there's less wind.
Absolutely, you're right. The wind was amazing. It's a coolish morning, but as soon as the sun comes out, it seems to get a little bit more humid. It is hard to predict up here at Redcliffe. Obviously, we're just off the water. It's a beautiful place. The grounds are in amazing condition.
Stunning.
So compliments and to everyone who've done a great job here.
Yeah, it's stunning. Big shout out to all the ball boys and the ball girls, all of our volunteers across all of our 4 or 5 activated fields this morning here in Redcliffe. Before we kick off this first half, I'd like to recognise and acknowledge the traditional custodians, but also like to recognise our major sponsors and sponsors for this year's event, Health and Wellbeing Queensland, Queensland Government Deadly Choices, the Institute of Urban Indigenous Health, QUT, Queensland Aboriginal and Islander Health Council, Quake, Moreton Bay Regional Council, Coles, the CommBank, the Infinity Group, Struddy's our buddies, and of course Queensland Rugby League.
I'll go the QRL. Great organisation, and even though I've lived in Queensland and New South Wales for many years, Queensland really is the heart and soul for rugby league. There's no doubt about it. It means rugby league means so much in this state, and it really means a lot to people here in this carnival.
Oh, geez, you're a good man, Giro. You're a good man. Absolutely.
I know my audience, brother.
Absolutely. Well, this should be. I'm expecting this to be a fairly very fast game. There's one particular player. Novan Munro, he's the bloke that I'll be keeping an eye on. Novan Munro for the Coastal Blacks. He certainly is a figure of presence out there. There's not much of him in stature, but I tell you what, in terms of leadership, in leading the pack and leading the team around the paddock, he'll be one name to watch out for. That's Novan Munro.
Can't wait. And it's an early start too. It's like you've got an 8 o'clock kickoff here. You've got to be up for it, Eddie. Let's go.
Here we go. Oh, low kick, very, very low kick from the kickoff here in the first half. We're on field 2 this morning. Game between the Oakey Redbellys Blacks up against the Coastal Blacks. It's a blackout in field 2. Again, very much Coastal Blacks just going through their rhythm, finding their form earlier in the piece. A great strong run there by the Coastal Blacks. Solid run. Now they've got the they're on the back foot here, the old Oakey Redbelly Blacks. Slow play of the ball here. Now here they come. Great pass there. Just going through the hands, finding their rhythm. Well led there by young McGrady, the halfback there for the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. By the Coastal Blacks. So well done there by young McGrady.
Great try there, Eddie, and that was set up by a barnstorming run earlier on by Ollie Smith, and as they went wide, not far to go, and then just got it down, one left-hand plant, and that's a pretty good try, considering it's just after 8 o'clock, and I think that big run from the prop there, big Ollie Smith, number 10,
yes.
He was huge, and that set it, didn't that set the platform for the try? Yep. And they came back to the right side.
Yep, absolutely. Ollie Smith, again, I mentioned it earlier before the start of the game. I was expecting that the forward pack were going to be very fast, very agile, and very, very quick. So Ollie Smith, that's a prime example of what we'll be expecting in the first half this morning. But again, I'll be keeping an eye on, number 6, Novan Munro, when he comes on. He's on the bench at the moment, but when he comes on, expect it to be a very, very interesting half. Chris Woodridge now with the kick. Well, he swept that ball to the left of the H post there, but Woodridge conversion unsuccessful now.
So 4 points to nil, and I'll say again, it was all set up by a dramatic run down left-hand side by the big prop Ollie Smith, and just the execution on the right. They were very sort of Penrith-like in getting that job done down the right wing.
It is very much Penrith-like, actually.
So they're on for a hot start, and I've got to say, and I talked about the early starts, but just tell us, Eddie, how hard it is to get a team up for an 8 o'clock kickoff.
Well, it's majority of the teams yesterday, Duro, believe it or not, just come into camp. So they would have had a late run late yesterday afternoon just to catch the sun and then turn up today. And a lot of them are still, either turning up this morning into their hotels. It's pretty tough. Well, referees picked something up here. No, played back on the mark. Yeah, I don't think the light bulb switched on here. Holy smokes, have a look at this.
Away.
He's away. Wow, that happened pretty quick. I was just having a quick glance on the telly. Well, that's a try. We'll find out what the number on that young fella is in a minute.
Yeah, it was a great effort down the left-hand side, and that should be the number 5 over there.
That's right.
With the try.
And the No Shame to Educate, Let's Yarn replay here. We're seeing the events take play with the inside pass to the try scorer, who then ran 20 metres or more to score a try there for the Coastal Blacks. That try now makes the score Coastal Blacks 8. Oakey Redbelly Blacks yet the score here on field 2.
Yeah, there was a great effort in confirming that Brett Kelly Worth.
Wow.
Kelly Worth with a try there, and the conversion attempt just right in front of the posts, and that's Woodridge. Or Woodbridge, I should say, like Todd, the tennis
Woodbridge.
player.
Mm-hmm. Woodbridge now taking his time. Made sure of that one. Conversion successful to Woodbridge. Score now is Coastal Blacks 10. Oakey Redbelly Blacks yet to score.
Yeah, this is a really good start, and clearly you said before the game that they're the team to look out for in this morning session on day 2, Eddie, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing as we look again.
That's a great pass.
The Nirigili replay, and just backing up in numbers. They're ready to go. They clearly know how to play with each other and back up and get their plays supported nicely.
The secret with Murray Cardinal is those inside passes, those quick passes with the fast runner on the inside.
There's a big unit here.
Wow, look at the size of this young fella. Great run there by the Coastal Blacks prop forward, I believe.
He's big enough to be a prop, big number 12.
Yep. Corey Cox. That's him.
Keep an eye on him, Eddie.
Yeah, absolutely. Coastal Blacks now just going through their phases, warming up the legs and the arms and ready to rock and roll. It's a bit cool here in Redcliffe this morning.
Eddie, I might make way because Tyrone Roberts is in the building, and he'll take it through the rest of the game with you, brother.
Awesome. Good morning, brother Tyrone. I hope you're well, and we are here on field 2, my deadly brother, with the game against the Oakey Redbelly Blacks up against the Coastal Blacks, where the score now is Coastal Blacks 10, and the Oakey Redbelly Blacks are yet to score here. And I tell you what, my brother, good morning, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Welcome back. Game day 2.
Day 2, and it's all happening. I tell you what, brother, in this game, the forward pack for both sides are hot, are red hot. They're big, they're mobile, they're fast, and they're ready to play.
It's Coastal Blacks, I think. I know a couple of boys.
Oh, have a look at that. Have a look at that, my brother. Have a look at that.
Oh, the
wow,
dummy.
The big dummy by the big fella. The big fella with the mohawk haircut. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at this on the replay shortly and call it. But that was just inspirational. Wow, we'll grab his number in a minute there, my brother, and we'll walk us through this replay here in the Nurrigi No Shame to Educate Let's Yarn. Wow, the quick ball there by the number 18. And then we've got the big fella on the inside. Throws the dummy, the big number 12 there for the Oakey Redbelly Black with a deadly try.
Big Heath.
Oh, Big Heath in the far right corner. What a fantastic try that was, and a great comeback there by the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. Here on field 2, the score now, Coastal Blacks 10, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 4 with a kick to come.
Oh, some great footy early in the morning, isn't
Brother
it?
Tyrone, what about that big fella, eh? Not only could he run, but that haircut, the match.
Oh, well, that's what you get, backing himself.
That's
40 metres out.
Wow.
I don't think he was ever going to pass.
I don't think he was ever going to pass. I don't think he wanted to just run over people. Too deadly, that fella. Anyways, we'll have a look at this kick here for this young fella. Touches the flags. Both flags are up.
Man, they should see some good kicking today, this morning anyway, before the wind picks up again.
Brother, yesterday. Hey? Yesterday.
It's crazy, wasn't it?
Cyclonic Antarctic winds. Hey? Nobody cares for us. Score 2.
I brought the jumper this time.
Me too. Righto, conversion was successful there by the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. The score now is Coastal Blacks 10, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 6. I'm expecting a very, very quick comeback now in this regard. But, brother, I mentioned a minute ago there, this fella here, number 6, Novan Monroe. He's on the bench at the moment. He's the old head from last year. When he gets on, I'm telling you, brother, there's going to be fireworks. He'll be ready to rock and roll. Great tackle there, and met fiercely by the Coastal Blacks.
Mate, it's very important. After points,
Yep.
the best thing to do is just complete.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw yesterday, brother, didn't we? It's the 1% stuff that we need to do that wins games.
There's a lot of close games too yesterday, wasn't there?
Unbelievable. Both in the women's competition, and the men's competition. Absolutely was.
The
Wow.
show and
the
go.
show and go, Tyrone.
Nice from the young fella.
Wow. I think the light bulbs just come on and they're ready to go, these mob. Redbelly Blacks, look out, here they come, now within the red zone. Ball goes up, great kick, it's a curly one. Oh, it's taken well there by the number 23 in Zach Miles.
Might have some speed.
Oh, look at this, Woodbridge, he's quick, he's super quick, this Woodbridge.
Mate, how good are the jerseys?
Oh, absolutely.
The Coastal Blacks with the blue.
Yep.
The green, red back.
That's him.
Red belly.
Miles now plays the ball. Quick pass from dummy half. And they're away. There's that big number 12 again, my brother.
Freddie Pitt.
Wow, got that
He's got
away.
some speed on him.
They won't catch him. That's a great try there by the Coastal Blacks. A quick comeback there. Good try there by Fred Pitt.
Fred Pitt, he's in the grand final this year in Northern Rivers. Freddie Pitt.
Yes.
went down to Coogin.
Yes. He can play, brother, eh?
Oh, no, he can. He all his mob from out Moree.
Nari Gee, no shame to educate. Let's yarn with the faster inside ball there to Mr. Pitt. He's just taken that ball, glided. He's like a gazelle.
Oh, he is, mate. I'll tell you what, I played all my juniors with Pitt.
Wow.
Ballina, and then went to Newcastle together.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a bit lighter,
yeah,
a bit more faster than what he is now, but mate, he still can move, the big man.
Well, I tell you what, if he was faster than that, oh my God, he must have been deadly.
He was quick.
Wow. Well, there you go. They've evened up the score here at this stage with the kick to come. Coastal Blacks 10, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 10. Wow, there you go. Yesterday I called the game on Field 5, Russ, and I felt pretty proud because it's the first time in my career where I mentioned Bowen and I mentioned who else was playing yesterday there? Barber in the same ilk.
Wow, I think little Michael Roberts there was also brother of James was there.
Yeah, that was incredible, brother. Yeah, that was incredible. It was good to watch yesterday, but as we see in the replay there, the big number 12 offloading the ball, giving it to Freddie Pitt, and Pitt, he just puts the afterburners down and scores in the corner.
I didn't think he realised how close that dead ball line was there, Stan.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that conversion was unsuccessful. The score remains Coastal Blacks 10, Redbelly Blacks 10. Here on Field 2, Day 2, Queensland Murray Rugby League.
Got to be careful. That wind picked up.
It's just picked up, actually, my bruss. It's just picked up. And they've got to be very clinical around this now, so we'll see how this pans out. The two players that I'm keeping an eye on, particularly from the Coastal Blacks here, Brass, is McGrady and Novan Monroe. These two guys, old heads, they will certainly dictate the play left and right of the ruck, as we see now with the great run there by the number 25 from the Coastal Blacks. Rock Walker. There's Novan again. Look at him. He's just come on. Wow. Now you watch McGrady, the orchestra. Bang. Bang. And they're in. And they're in. Bang. What do you reckon, Bruss?
It looks like they've played together before.
Oh, yeah, very, very much so. What they actually did was control the play. It was very, very strategic. So by bringing Novan on and having him float on the right, as we see on the No Shame to Educate, Let's Yarn, Narragee replay, we'll see the hooker then pass the ball out, bang to McGrady. McGrady sees that there's all the defence are now cramping into the right. The ball just slides easily out to Woodbridge. Woodbridge just slides that ball out to the winger.
Mate, so it's awesome to have a fullback that can have
I agree.
right pass.
I agree.
And make that right decision at the end of it.
How easy was that when you were playing, brother? Having a team that could be able to read play like that and having halves that could actually, manoeuvre and get things into play. Read it.
It's very important because you only have to worry about your job and executing your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're worried about other players, you're not really worried about your own job, doing your own job. So
very much relevant to the Murray Carnival, isn't it, brother?
Yeah, it is. That shows the experience these fellas got out of here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And here we go again. The Coastal Blacks, Woodbridge now. Winds have picked up very slightly, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear that in the background. Woodbridge strikes. Flags are down, conversion unsuccessful. But again, that was really strategic play there by the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. They've come to play here early in the piece. Game 1, Day 2 here in Redcliffe. Family and friends, if you're listening in or if you're thinking about coming in and having a yarn and meeting all our deadly crew here, or our deadly choices ambassadors, please come along. It's a great day. It's a great family event. Come and join us.
He's put up this one a bit shorter.
Yeah, I reckon.
He's learned his lesson.
Here we go. Coastal Blacks now. Need to defend it. They've made that was actually easy
Rock
ground.
Walker again.
Rock Walker. Wow, he wasn't mucking around.
The Rock.
The Rock, all right. Here we go again. There we go. Novan again with that inside ball. Very fast play of the ball now. McGrady now still directing traffic, getting his forwards.
Short side.
Novan again takes it up.
He's been around for a while, big man.
Now, brother, they've now opened up the whole field. They've got the whole field to play here. And McGrady with the ball. Off to the 5-out. The 5-out with the in and away. Safety first. He's taking the ball down. Midway, middle of the paddock. 10 metres out of the try line for the Oakey Redbelly Blacks.
McGrady.
Oh, Freddie Pitt. Wow. Opportunity was begging, but anyways, the ball wasn't able to be controlled.
But the positive thing about that is they've rolled them 100 metres.
Oh, yeah,
so.
yeah. And that's important. It's the 1% of things that we need to do, isn't it, brother?
Like if you finish in our corner, it's still a good set.
Absolutely. And that then positions them for that next wave.
Yep.
If they have to defend it or if they have to attack the line, they're in a really good position. And they're not in their own red zone, which is great. All right, we're just talking what's happening here. A bit of a change here in the scrum. Referee's having a look. The scrum packs. Righto, here we go. Oakey, Redbelly Blacks now. Oh, solid defence. Wow. That's a great shot there. Again,
double up.
Coastal Blacks, very strong in the defence, making their presence very, very known.
I tell you what, the Redbellies, they've got the wind behind them. So if they feel like they're under the pressure, they should just pump it down the hill and defend up.
Yeah. And see, I think that's where it comes back to experience. If they don't have that old heads that can read it and understand it.
Yep.
But again, Oakey mob, all the mob out there. Hope you're listening in this morning. Welcome. But I would always chance it. I think that we've got some pretty good players in the Oakey side here that can steer the play and steer the ship. They got the ball again. Redbelly Blacks almost struggling to work their way out of their half.
Redbelly Blacks. Where are they from? I can see a Cobbo in here. That's around Cherbourg.
Brother, I think it's a mixture of that Oakey,
Cherbourg,
Toowoomba, Waka mob.
Yep. There's some Taylor in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think they're a mixture. And that's the beauty.
Should I told them all about that way?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the beauty of Murray Rugby League. All the family groups are all linked in some way, shape or form.
Yeah, that's the best thing about Marikana, was it brings everyone together.
Oakey Redbelly Blacks now struggling to get out of their half with a big boot down the paddock. That's a great kick. It's found some bounce. Woodbridge now quick to get onto that ball, working his way very slowly.
Wheels, they've got to be careful.
He's very, very quick. Here he goes. He's a bit of a dance and a shimmy. Passes out to the number 23 in Zach Miles. Miles comes into the play, still working towards the middle of the paddock. McGrady with the ball, passes the ball out to Pitt. No, referee's called that as a obstruction. Wow, there you go. I didn't see that one, brother. Very obvious, was it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he got that one, but
yep.
The Redbelly Blacks got off a bit then. Because it looked like Freddie Pitt was in for a 2-on-1 with the winger.
I don't know why that Novan fella getting off the paddock there. He said stay on there, eh? Good for another 15 minutes. Anyways, he's off. Big boot there.
They got some field position now, so you've got to make sure they capitalise.
Let's go, Redbelly Blacks. Oh, solid hit there by the Coastal Blacks. Solid hit by the number 23 there in Zach Miles. Wow, warming up the shoulders. And again, Redbelly Blacks finding their strip, trying to get that right run, finding the right lines, struggling to get past the halfway mark. Here on field 2. Great run there again by the Oaks.
Yeah, they've got a bit more momentum, so the halves can play off the back of them.
Absolutely. All a bit of a slow play of the ball there now. Redbelly Blacks. Great run, inside pass there to the second rower. Gets up and plays the ball gingerly. Plays goes out to the right. Nice dummy half, but met with some aggressive defence there from the Coastal Blacks. Yep, the referee picked up on that. Offside. Marching the Coastal Blacks down now more towards their own try line.
Yep, bit of discipline.
And again, my brother, we mentioned that 1%. It's the small things that they need to tidy up if they want to win games.
Definitely, when it comes to semi-finals, that's what discipline's the key.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, referee's picked something up there.
I think he might have a headlock, maybe.
Oh. And whilst I will take this opportunity to talk about the head knocks now this year, particularly in the Murray Carnival, with our medics now on every single field, as soon as the referee identifies that we have a HIA or an incident, that player needs to come off straight away to be assessed. As a former and a past player and a current player, that's pretty important, brother.
Yeah, it is, and it shows that how professional the Murray Carnival is becoming. So, yes, it's good that they're starting to look after the players now in the Murray Carnival, because we know how many headshots we can get.
Oh, yeah. Player welfare.
Yeah, it is, and it's awesome to see that they've stepped up and taken initiative.
Yeah, I completely agree and support you there, brother. And here we go, the Redbelly Blacks now working it very, very slowly towards the Coastal Blacks try line.
5 out.
5 out, and here we go. What can they do? What can they conjure up? The big prop forward there for the Oakey Blacks.
He ended up getting away from the first defender, but...
Here we go. They're working the left side of the field. I believe they're over. Did he get it down or was he held up?
He's got it down.
Referee has a look.
Yeah.
Oh, the whistle's blown. Well
it
done.
From the start, he didn't get it down, did he?
From our angle, brother. No, that's exactly right. That's great.
It seems when they get down this end, they can get some points together. So, if they pull their defence and work hard and do the little things right, they can pull in the points, as you can see.
Yeah, that's right. And this is great that we've got the No Shame to Educate Let's Yarn replay that we've been able to see just how well structured that play was from the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. Very, very well shaped, and that run, just straight defence, straight attack. That was brilliant play there, and again, really, really good to watch, my brother.
He's brought it back. Brought it back to nearly the 30. Hoping that wind picks up a little bit, I think.
He looks a little bit younger than you and I, my brother. Yeah, Coastal Blacks 14, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 14 with a kick to come. Shapes the ball now. Just trying to get to have a look at what the number is of the kicker. Oh, wow. Flags are up. That's a great conversion there by the number 13 in Jake Rentz from the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. And that now brings us to the half-time, my brother. The score now on field 2, Coastal Blacks 14, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 16. We'll be back with you, ladies and gents, shortly after the break.
Australia, we've never been more excited, because whenever you see the big red hand at Coles, it means you're getting great value, hands down. Like over 500 down prices across the store, down and staying down for 3 months. Get $10 off your shop when you redeem 2,000 Flybuys points. And free click and collect straight to your booth. If you're down for more value, Australia, there's great value hands down at Coles.
As the sun set over the tranquil bay, the pergola was glad to have the jetty to hold. That's Deliciously Morton.
When you're ready for anything, everything changes. So when they say the real world is uncertain, be ready to create, collaborate, to think like a human, and uncertainty becomes exciting. Be ready. Ready for the real world.
All mob who get an annual health check at their participating Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community-controlled health service receive a Deadly Choices shirt.
Not an easy choice.
Yes, it is. Think of Heinz the OG.
So make a choice. Make a deadly choice.
Every Queenslander has the right to good health, and we at Health and Wellbeing Queensland are working really closely with our partners to change things up a bit. Events like the Queensland Murray Carnival are vital when it comes to showing just how important sport is. Not only is it good for your health, but it can help you feel connected to people, and that can bring around all new opportunities as well. Combine this with healthy eating and you get the perfect team. So remember to stay active and eat well, and together we can make healthy happen.
Did you know vaping exposes you to the same chemicals as smoking does and even contains unknown substances?
So make a deadly choice and stay off the vapes.
I'm Mitchell Heritage. I'm a Coogee and Grumple man from the Daintree Rainforest in Stradbroke Island up in Queensland. I started in a branch. I was a school-based training teller there for 2 years. I think CBA's probably got one of the better Indigenous communities in terms of activity as well as engagement. The way that we deal with Indigenous Australians and bring them into the workforce, give them exposure and not make it feel tokenistic, I think is best in class.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here, Field 2, here at the 2023 Queensland Murray Carnival at Redcliffe, home of the Dolphins. I'm joined here with my co-commentator, brother Tyrone Roberts, the man, the legend, the myth himself.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Where the score is Coastal Blacks 14, the Oakey Redbelly Blacks 16. It's been a competitive, fast game.
Yeah, it has, and you can see the tries, different tries. You know, the Redbelly Blacks have barged over two times. They've found points every time they're in that around that 20.
Yep.
And you can see that the experience from the Coastal Blacks, when they're down there, they run good shape.
Yep.
And they're ready. They know how to play with each other. But mate, it's discipline. Discipline's the key of making sure that they get down the other end.
I'm just having a closer look at their at Freddie Pitt there, Brust. I'll tell you what, he's looking pretty quick, eh? For an old fella, eh?
Oh, he's 30. He's not old, 32.
Oh, true.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Oh, mate, he can rock. He can still rock. I tell you what. No, this should be good. I'll be keeping an eye on. I'll be keeping an eye on Barry Tapau, who's just come on board for the Coastal Blacks. Cherbourg boy, so I'm expecting him to really lead from the front and put on some pretty good shots here. Entertaining football.
They've got a massive space between the front row and then the back.
Is that a funny setup?
Yeah, I'm not sure because there's only normally be 3 in the front.
Oh, you don't know what's going on there. But anyway, maybe there's method to the madness. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. There's a lot of space there.
Yep. And that is the second half about to commence. The referee blows the whistle, and the Coastal Blacks now with the kick. Oakey Redbelly Blacks working their way out past their red zone, slowly progressing up the middle of the paddock. Met with some fierce defence there from the Coastal Blacks. And again, Oakey Redbelly Blacks. So whatever the coach said at half-time seems to be working because they're very, very much more aware of making ground, keeping their balls very, very short and mobilising their forwards in and around the ruck. Oakey now, unfortunately, okay, so there's a correction in the score now. Is that right, my brother?
Yeah, the live one's a bit wrong, so we've got 18-12 to the Coastal Blacks.
Giddy up. 18-12. Okay, now we've got the scrum ready to go. The sun's still making its way, or trying to fight its way through the clouds here, brother.
If it comes out, it'd be awesome.
It'd be a lovely day of footy, that's for sure. Wow. He was slippery, that number 15. I tell you what, he's a in and away and a go. That's a great.
He's going to make. He's done well.
Wow.
Mate, the footwork.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the hair. I wish I had some hair so I can colour mine by that.
You and I both, brother. David Woodbridge. Well done, David Woodbridge, on the Nari Gee replay. No shame to educate. Let's yarn. Yeah, David's just the in and away, and then he had the legs and the speed to be able to take it the distance. 15 metres to try underneath the under the H post.
Yeah, well, he's the big left foot off the scrum. Now the inside's got to come across and just cover your man. You turn up. You got to keep turning up for the boys.
It looks like, brother, there's 2 Woodbridges in the Coastal Black side. So Chris Woodbridge is the fullback, and looks like David's the number 15 for the Coastal Blacks. So there you go. Both have speed, talent, and has the shimmy and the ability to be able to skirt through some heavy traffic. And now we see the score. 22.
With a kick to come.
22-12 with a kick to come. Novan now taking the kick.
Yeah, we've got the old fella back on the field again.
Flags are up. Conversion successful. Score now is 24-12 to the Coastal Blacks. Yesterday, brother, I was really, really happy and pleased to see all of our elders on. They were used as activations on each of our fields just to keep the peace and make sure that the culture and the flow of the game was happening well. And it was really good to sit with the old people yesterday and have a yarn, brother.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, the respect. You know, we need to
a lot of respect.
Look after our elders and make sure that our younger generation's also respecting our elders as well. Oh, the show and go to the fullback.
Brother,
He's going to make it.
That's that Corey Cox again, mate. You yarned up about how big this young fella was. Corey Cox, wow, I tell you what. That was from inside their half, I believe, and he's just done the in and away and the dash, and they weren't able to catch
in and away. I think he was smiling with the 50 to go.
Oh, the big dummy too, and the no shame to educate, let's yarn replay. Wow, and again, the passes. I mean, the players weren't following him as well. In terms of defence from the Oakey side, I'm very surprised that they didn't make an attempt to tackle him.
100%, and he can't throw that dummy without the support from the Coastal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blacks. Now, if they don't turn up, he doesn't throw that dummy, they might get tackled. So, I credit to them. Now they're turning up.
And there was the man himself, Freddie Pitt, on the inside,
Pitt.
just in case, hey? Just in case.
Yeah, just jogging away.
Just jogging away. Well, with that try confirmed the Coastal Blacks 28, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 12 with a kick to come.
He struck it well, but
he struck it well. A little bit to the left. The flags were down by Woodbridge, so the score remains 28-12 to the Coastal Blacks. Well, just a reminder, folks, that we are playing in the preliminary finals, the 25-minute halves. So that's plenty of time to be able to conjure up some sort of play to stay in the game. Oakey now with a nice boot. Oh, here comes the big fellow himself, the first try scorer from the Coastal Blacks.
I think he just needs to take a couple of runs, do his job, and then just come off, have a rest, get ready for the finals.
Yep. Oh, that's right, yeah. We've got to start talking that language now, don't we, in day two? That's exactly right. Coastal Blacks now going through their phases.
There we go, Freddie Pitt.
Freddie Pitt, he's off and running. Freddie Pitt
inside,
down the blind side. He's got the in and away, swerved, was able to beat the Oakey defence, works his way to the H post
for his double,
and places the peel between the H posts. Well done for a double try there to Freddie Pitt from the Coastal Blacks. Well done.
For day two, they're looking pretty
sharp.
Good,
they're pretty sharp, absolutely. As we see in the Nari Gee replay, no shame to educate, let's yarn. Pity, he just grabbed that ball and he pinned the ears back, saw that the fullback was coming across, did the in and away, and was able to capitalise with that and directed the traffic and the ball all the way through to the H post. Great try there to Freddie Pitt.
He's got a bit of skill, Freddie Pitt. I seen him play in a semi-final against Balamble Jets, and he had a fullback to beat, and he chose a chip and chase, backed himself, scored a mad try, which took him to play in the grand final.
Was that, I didn't miss that, was that score, did he get that try?
He got us in front, yeah.
All right. Was that conversion successful?
34-12.
34-12. Woodbridge now hands it off to his big prop, runs it deep from inside his half, and again he's away. Have a look at the runner from this big number 16. Back into Pitty on the inside. Coastal Blacks making a statement in the second half here on field 2. And they're away again to the big number 16.
Is he going to finish what he started?
Wow, the big in and away from the number 16. Wow, great run there by Caleb Redbellys.
Oh, they're looking for the barge over. They've got numbers to the right. They're all set
Definitely
up.
Numbers to the right here.
Oh, is he offside?
No.
Yep.
There we go. Good pick up there, brother.
Yeah, you hardly see that happen.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely numbers to the right. Half back now. McGrady passes the ball out to the fullback.
There it is.
Wow. That was pretty easy. Wow, I just can't believe that. Well done.
Whenever they shift, they've got numbers, they execute. It shows their experience, but also it shows how much I think they've played together. It's easy when you know the players around you.
Yep.
You can keep playing and you play all the footy that you know you can play.
As we see in the Nairi, no shame to educate. Let's yarn replay. University of New South Wales. That was just eloquent to watch. Well done, Coastal Blacks. Score now is Coastal Blacks 34, Oakey Redbelly 12 with a kick to come.
It'll be 38 now.
38 now.
38. 12 with a kick come.
38-12 with a kick to come here on field 2. Great, outstanding football between these two well-respected teams. Oakey Redbelly Blacks up against the Coastal Blacks. Phenomenal football. Well done. Novan now with the kick. Strikes it well. The flags are up. Touchies love it. That's 40-12 now to the Coastal Blacks. That would be probably one of the highlights for me, day one and coming into day 2, is just watching the talent of our young men and women that's coming through, mate. Each year it just surprises me.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, it's a shame that we only see it once a year, you know what I mean?
Yes.
We love to see all these kids playing in their systems, being in the systems, in our systems.
And speaking of kids, we've got our junior carnival starting next week as well.
Yep.
That's going to be massive.
I'm sure we get a lot of scouts out there watching the young generation run around.
Oh, absolutely. And again, the Coastal Blacks now setting the pace, putting their forwards into their paces, working the middle of the paddock. Great run up there by the number 22 in Josh Beach. Beach gets up, plays the ball. Ball goes out to McGrady. Great pass to Novan. Novan with the in and away. Skirts, looks for support. Was unable to get any support there. Novan gets up. Quick play of the ball. McGrady again to the blind side. Wow, Coastal Blacks looking hot as.
Again, 100 metres.
100 metres. Wow.
Mate, they've got to get that kick off deep.
That's right.
Or they're going to make it a contest. They go short 10.
Yeah.
They get the 50-50 chance.
Mix it up. But again, Coastal Blacks clinical in this no shame to educate. Let's yarn replay. Again, Novan. I spoke about Novan at the start of the game. He's the player to watch. He goes, the ball goes to the right to Novan. Novan does a shimmy, holds the ball for a little bit, holds it up, and then passes the ball out to the outside 10, and he just crushes over the Oakey Redbelly Blacks defence for a try in the far corner. Score now, 44-12 to the Coastal Blacks.
I'll be getting all the young kids on there now. Fresh legs. Rest up with the other boys.
Yeah. And do you think we'll find a lot of that will happen today, brother? A lot of the key marquee players will be rested?
Yeah, well, if you see a scoreline like this.
Like this one, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, yeah, very
getting
good.
ready for the main games, the big games.
Yeah, very, very good. Very good.
If they want to go on to win it.
Well, there you go. See, expert advice there for all our listeners out there. So if your team is ever in a situation like this, particularly in a knockout situation, rest your key players. Save their energy, save their legs for the next couple of games, the tough games that are happening later on in the day.
Yeah, it also gives opportunity for the young kids to have
lead them in.
Chuck them in.
Let
them get that experience. So next year they come full of confidence.
And speaking of confidence, wearing their jersey from their mob, from where they come from, that's the biggest thing that these young fellas are looking for, young men and women.
That is.
Playing for their mob. A lot of family teams here today, which is great to be represented.
I'm not sure if you got the conversion. I was watching.
I'm not
There
sure.
we go, the short 10, as we spoke about.
Just as you were saying that, Russ. Just as you were saying that. Anyways, Coastal Blacks now went for the short kick, but the momentum of the Coastal Blacks, it's like a wave. It's a tsunami wave of all of these big second rows and props from the Coastal Blacks barging through the middle of the paddock, making the way closer and closer to the Oakey Blacks try line, and here they go. Short pass, it was touched by the halfback. The knock-on was called there by the referee. Again, great clinical football there by the Coastal Blacks.
Yeah, so the score remains 44-12.
44-12 to the Coastal Blacks.
Misconversion.
And a misconversion. Thank you, my brother. Well, we're blessed, mate. The sun's out.
How good is it?
We're not going to jinx it.
There's not much wind, so I'm not going to. I don't want to jinx it.
We're not going to jinx it. I did bring my Yeti mug to have a nice hot cup of tea with it in between breaks. Scrums feed now. The Redbelly Blacks working their way towards the halfway, met by some fierce defence there by the Coastal Blacks, who go back.
This could be the first time the Redbelly Blacks have touched the ball this half.
Yep. Actually, yeah, I think you might be right. He's lost the ball here.
That was a strip.
That was a strip, yeah. Oh, well done. Well done.
By the ref.
Good call by the ref. Here they go again. Nice, strong run there by the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. He needs a quick play of the ball here. Game now being played. There's our man with the Mohawk style haircut, carting the ball up with a strong run. Plays the ball.
One of the try scorers.
One of the try scorers inside to the number 28 from the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. They're getting their sets right here, which is really good. Asking some questions. Nice dart there now with the in and away.
He's still going.
He's still going. Still going.
He's there.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's there.
Referee's having a look at it.
Once again, it shows when they get down there, they get points.
Wow. And that started off with that short kick, like you said from the start, Russ. Competing. Staying in the competition. Regardless of the score, we see here the No Shame to Educate. Let's Yarn replay the in and away and the shimmy from the Oakey Redbelly Black players, and the strength and the determination to find that try line for his team and his mob. Well done, Oakey. Well done.
Score 44-16 with a kick to come.
Well, that was it. I mean, you said it earlier on, my brother. You said you've got to ask questions, do the short kick, get them thinking into disarray. We've found that they were unable to stabilise that at the end, and it turned out that they were able to get a try as a result of that.
Yeah, it is. And the Coastal Blacks, if they want to continue into the semis, they've got to make sure that that teams don't get down there in a half, because you can show when they get down there, they're scoring points. So to make sure that they've got to tidy up that D.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay, we'll watch this kick here now. Strikes it well, nice and low. No, Touchy didn't like that. Waved away. Score remains Coastal Blacks 44, Oakey Redbelly 16. Well, let's see what the response will be now from the Coastal Blacks, brother. This should be an interesting task.
Yeah, just got to watch that win.
McGrady, what will he do? Will he go low or will he go short, or what will he do?
Go long.
He's going to go long. There you go. Nice torpedo-like punt. Trapped there on the ankles by the Oakey.
Kick-off,
I don't know.
shift.
They didn't run it out there. They need to run it. Let's go, Oakey. Quick play of the ball, and he's off again. Great run.
Grabbed by the jersey.
Grabbed by the jersey and dragged back a metre or two, but the Oakey runners are just running up now. Oh, there we go. What was that, a flop or?
He's going to kick.
He's going to kick.
Into the win.
Come on, come on. Yours. Hey, look out.
Yeah,
fella.
yeah.
Oh, Tyrone. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Hey, look out. How deadly was that? He's still going.
They've got to make their tackles here. We've got a high tackle.
Brett Kelly-Worth, wow. The magic of the man. Number 5 for the Coastal Blacks. Wow, he looks slippery.
They got some numbers to the right. Yeah, here we go.
Grady now with the ball.
I'm not sure if that was a shepherd.
Woodbridge passes the ball out to the winger.
There he goes. This is...
Put it down, young fella. Put it down. There you go. Wow. But I tell you what, the dancing on the feet there by the the winger himself, Brett Kelly-Worth. There he goes. Look at him. McGrady now goes wide to the to Woodbridge. Woodbridge then passes the ball out to the far winger, who then dances around a couple of 3 Oakey players to put the ball down. But he's lucky that he got that try, because the player from the Oakey side was chasing him pretty vividly. Anyways, the score now, Coastal Blacks 48, Oakey Redbellys Blacks 16 with a kick to come.
Tom Signs with the kick.
I can't believe that chaser at the end there. I thought he was going to get him.
I just put the ball down.
Oh. No, missed it. Conversion unsuccessful.
Conversion. He's missed it. He used to be a good kicker back in the day.
I've seen him play. Oh my God, he was a brilliant footballer. He's a great mastermind, a good coach too, by the sounds of things.
I think he's had this side for a while.
Yeah, that's his passion. Well, we are 43 minutes into the second half here, where the score is Coastal Blacks 48, Oakey Redbelly Blacks 16.
In the win. There we go.
And again, short one,
Get up for it.
Oh, jeez. Great take there by the number 9 in Hakeem Torrens. Torrens now a bit gingerly getting up, nursing his elbow. Here we go, Woodbridge.
Torrens.
Great run there by the number 17 in Brody Green. Brody Green now looks for an offload, gets the ball away. They've got nobody out on the right here. They need to go quickly.
Yeah, Oakey Redbelly Blacks is
McGrady
onside.
Now gets the ball. Long ball out to the winger. The winger comes inside for a bit of a dance with the net and away, but it's taken in by the inside defender from the Oakey Redbelly Blacks and held up.
It's good to see them still competing. They
Absolutely.
still wanted to stop the try.
Oh, none of this business now. None of this business.
Just play some footy.
Just play some footy. Just play some footy. A little bit of frustration now coming into the game, but they'll shake hands, they'll get back, and they'll finish this half. That's one thing that I've found about game one, yesterday's game, the respect, brother. The respect is incredible here.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very well respected. Culture comes first. All about identity and mob here at the Queensland Murray Carnival. So deadly to watch. Now, let's see what the Coastal Blacks will do. I dare say that young Brady, number 15, Brody, number 15 out here for the Coastal Blacks, will have a say in this set of play. Yep, referee just laying down the laws to the captain.
I reckon wherever McGrady's going, that's where the ball's going to go.
Bang. Here we go. Bang. Oh no, McGrady's dropped the ball. Fingertip stuff. Would have been good to watch though. If that play would have come out and the ball would have went out, would have been deadly to watch.
Yep.
But anyways, it's going to be competitive. A lot of the games now, particularly for this at this level in the men's competition, we're seeing high scores, 40s, 50s. So it's going to be a very tight end when it comes to the finals later on this afternoon, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, great tackle there by the Coastal Blacks. No, referee's picked up a bit of a bubble there from the Oakey Redbelly Blacks. Knock on.
Bit of pride in their D, isn't it?
Well, lots of pride. And again, my brother, I speak very highly of this. It doesn't matter what the score is, they will always play with pride and culture. It's represented everywhere that we've seen in the women's competition and the men's competition. Right, we'll see now. What are they setting up for a bit of a play here? The Coastal Sharks getting set. Very deep and right to the H post here. Referee blows a whistle play. Ball, a settler taken up there by Tom Sins.
He stays in, staying in.
There he is again.
Captain coach.
Captain coach. Gets up, plays the ball. Oakey now defending their line. Brody.
Hang on.
That's it, they're playing on. Oakey, very, very lucky to get away with that. The pressure is on, they were able to capitalise that. Now the play is on the far side. You see Oakey now run the ball up. Met with some fierce defence there by the Coastal Blacks. Big fella on big fella. Oakey now rolling through their phases. Come on, Oakey. Pump those legs, son. Pump those legs. Barry to power going low in that tackle there from the Coastal Sharks. The big prop from the Coastal Sharks. Again, coming in with the shoulder. Nursing the ball. Oh, that looked like a bit of a strip.
Yep.
Quick tap by the Coastal Blacks. And he's away. The Coastal Blacks. Wow. Well done. Well done, son.
Fullback. Woodbridge.
Yep, he's got their Coastal Blacks.
Mate, they had to be on the same page. They would have come with some points there if they had the fullback or a half hole on him.
That's right. I've got to say, the Coastal Blacks, they're stacking that left side, but there's hardly anybody on the left side, and there's gaps out here. They need a sweeper runner or something.
Good defence.
Good defence there by the Coastal Sharks.
Looking for the barge over. Held up.
Held up. Well, they need to swing it. They need to swing it right here. There's plenty of room out here on the right. Spread it out, Oakey. Spread it out.
Hey, let's get the wing on the paint and just kick it straight across field.
Actually, yes. Yes.
It's got about 30 metres to work with. Oh, there's a kick. If you give him room, he's going to be late. He's going.
No. Woodbridge. They won't catch Woodbridge. They won't catch him.
Wow.
He's too quick. He's too fast. The fullback from the Coastal Sharks, Woodbridge, Chris Woodbridge. Now there's a name that you've got to watch, ladies and gentlemen, at today's game here on Game 2. Day 2, Woodbridge again, as we look on the replay here from the Coastal Blacks. That was just inspirational football in the Nari Gee. No shame to educate. Let's yarn from within his in his red zone. Woodbridge that skirts away and he glides like a gazelle all the way for an 80-90 metre run to score underneath the H post. Coastal Blacks, what a great try.
And kicks his own goal. Yeah, that's one thing you don't do. You don't kick as a half. You don't kick if you've got a great fullback.
Yep.
You don't kick across the post.
Yep.
Because it'll come back and hurt you. You run, like you said, you run the length.
Absolutely.
Sure, as you talked about, the legend, Matty Bowen.
Oh, Mangoes.
He's done plenty of them.
Oh, geez, I tell you what. Just mentioning that name makes my hair stand up, eh? Mangoes. That's him now. So, the final score here on Field 2 between the Coastal Blacks, 54. Oakey Redbelly Blacks, 16. That is the full-time score here, my brother. It is always a pleasure to have a yarn with you as our expert commentator. You are a legend. You are the myth. You are the man. Thank you very much.
Cheers, brother.